Hi, my name is David Rigby, and this is assignment 13. Coming into this class, my water knowledge was very close to almost nothing, simply just knowing that some states like California and our beautiful home state, Arizona, are facing a drought in the recent years. On top of that, I had some knowledge on the pH balances in water and how drinking from the tap is probably not the best idea due to the added fluoride. Growing up in Phoenix, my mother always preached on how important it is to conserve water and to be mindful and caring when using these resources. I have now come to know that there's much more to know when there's talking about this essential resource that the world has to offer, water. Right here is the personal water use log that we had to create, where I would log every time I'd use water around the house. And right here just shows kind of my daily in uh, written and in a PDF format. We had to do one of both. This is my food and water footprint. This is how much water that I consume for my diet, water consumed for transportation, and any daily consumption for my human needs. Everything was kind of off at first because a bunch of us messed up when we first did it. But here are the calculations that I got the first time I did it. And this is the water carry and reflection. And this is, we had to carry the gallon around with us, and we carried it around with us everywhere we were. And after carrying the gallon for 4 hours, I surely began to realize how much of a burden carrying it actually was. I did have a cast on, but I also couldn't imagine like having to carry something a lot bigger than that, maybe like 4 times the size, especially over my head. So this was a very humbling experience, just having to carry it around campus and around my house. This was my business and industry water footprint. For this assignment, I decided to use the popular online store known as Amazon, which everybody knows. And Amazon is very aware of how valuable water is as a resource and how we must do everything to preserve the clean water we have. Some of the things that they currently do to ensure that they're using water right is they're using evaporating cooling systems on top of recycling water and using on-site water treatment. They also have several community water programs, and that's just like a PDF of kind of everything that we needed to show for my company Amazon. And this was the water sustainability comparison and reflection. This was a reflection of my personal water use that I had to summarize while doing it. And there's just a PDF for it again. And then here's a summary. After taking this class, the knowledge and care that I have for water has grown significantly. Before this class, I had very brief knowledge on the topic. At this point in the class, I have a newfound interest in the subject. I'm now always cautious when using any source of water. Um, I also bought a purifying machine and a Brita water bottle now so I always have good water, fluoride-free water, because I know that was a big deal for me. And I always harp on my brothers to use less water now. My brothers, my friends, anybody I know, I'm always saying Arizona's in a drought and how we have to use water smarter. And I just thank you for having such a great class setup and making this such an easy and fun learning experience for us. Thank you so much, Dr. Pell. I had a great time in your class. I hope you have a great winter break.